Good evening, everyone. I think people are more fresh in the morning. They are still sleeping in the evening. Post lunch, postprandial hyperglycemia, hypoinsulinemia, less hormone, less steroid, hangover, so much. Okay, let's slowly come to the path. Our today's topic of discussion is blood supply of CNS. So when we talk about blood supply, we should know the importance or purpose of knowing these things, right? So nervous tissue or nervous system, that is your brain and spinal cord, they are very much more sensitive to two substances. Number one is glucose, number two is oxygen. Next issue comes your heart and kidney, right? So number one is brain and spinal cord. In case of two vital substances, that is glucose and oxygen, your neurons, your CNS cannot survive more than 2 minutes of oxygen or glucose loss, right? Glucose, for glucose brain is more sensitive. For oxygen there is reflex mechanism to hyperventilate, but for glucose there is no reflex mechanism unless your body is trained to break down immediately the glucose. So in physiology you should correlate these two substances metabolism, oxygen and glucose. So nervous tissue is too delicate to bear anoxia. यहाँ पे लिखा है beyond 3 minutes, but that is too much. I say beyond 1.5 to 2 minutes maximum. Within 2 minutes there will be coma. It can be hypoglycemic coma or hypoxic ischemic brain injury. These two words you will learn in more in detail in medicine in third final year. Hypoxic, ischemic encephalopathy, right? And hypoglycemic coma. So, and these naturally these are the two emergency conditions. So when we talk about oxygen or glucose, both derived from the common source, that is vasculature or arteries. So whenever there is any pathology of the artery, blood supply, then first tissue in the body to suffer is your neurons. So let's start from spinal cord. This is transverse section of spinal cord, and you can count the number of arteries and veins. These are in the form of channels, right? This is anterior median fissure, this is posterior median septum. So here we have one artery and one vein. This is anterior spinal artery, it is one, and these are the two posterior spinal artery. So anterolateral sulcus or anterolateral funiculus is related to pair of posterior spinal artery running vertically. All these channels are running vertically. So one anterior spinal artery and two, that is right and left posterior spinal artery. These are the three major arterial channels supplying spinal cord. Then if you talk about veins, we have 6 total channels, 3 on the front, 3 on the back. So these two are anteromedian vein, posteromedian vein. These are in the median plane, in the central plane, and on the lateral plane, that is anterolateral, posterolateral, similarly here. Okay, so these are the 6 venous channels and 3 arterial channels for blood supply of spinal cord. So in the exams, if you don't remember anything, you mention this much, then there are high chances of getting done. Okay. This word you should remember from general anatomy. And arteries. If you remember, there is arterial anastomosis and venous anastomosis. So whenever there is anastomosis, chances of ischemic damage is very much less. जितना भी ये अच्छे से डेवलप होता है उतना इस्चेमिया कम होता है. तो whenever there is end artery, that means there is no anastomosis. There are blind endings. So this is lifetime memory. You should remember names and branches of all end arteries of the body. If I try to remember central retinal artery in the eyeball, coronary artery in the heart, then some of the intestinal branches, vasa recta. Okay, what else? Anything else? If you have the idea, you can make a list of end arteries in the body, because whenever end artery will be obstructed, there will be immediate ischemia, infarction, necrosis, gangrene, etc. and immediate tissue death means. Okay, so here most of these arteries of the CNS, they are end arteries. So there is absolute loss of nutrition and immediate death of the tissue. So this is again spinal cord blood supply. We are seeing on the left anterolateral side. Okay, this is anterior median fissure. Here posterior median sulcus. This is right half of H. This is left half of H. H-shaped gray matter in spinal cord. So this is anterior spinal artery, and this is right posterior spinal. This is left posterior spinal artery. This is 1 plus 2 main arteries. Okay, then branches, if we talk about, then anterior spinal artery gives central branches. These are going to the center of the spinal cord, so they are known as central branches. The central is a keyword. It will be used in the other parts of the brain also whenever there is such type of arteries. So okay, for the root, this is dorsal root ganglion, dorsal root, ventral rootlets, ventral root, and then trunk. So along the roots, that is ventral root and dorsal root, the arteries, they are known as radicular. Radicular means root. So arteries running along the root of the spinal cord, spinal nerves, that is called radicular branches. So anterior radicular and posterior radicular artery. Okay, these radicular arteries are coming from various intersegmental arteries of the embryo. So from cranial to caudal, there is series of intersegmental arteries. They will give rise to all these radicular branches. They will divide and again anastomose with anterior spinal arteries, right? So this spinal cord here, it is surrounded by pia mater. As you remember, there are three meninges from outside to inside: dura, arachnoid, and pia. So pia is something which is adherent to the neural tissue at the capillary level. So this plexus of capillary is known as pial plexus. Plexus of capillaries in the pia mater surrounding spinal cord. The specific name given to this is arteria vasocorona. Another name of pial plexus surrounding spinal cord is known as arteria vasocorona. Vaso means vessels and corona means round or surrounding. So this we can divide the spinal cord in three zones according to blood supply: central zone, central branches supplying central zone, outer zone, that is pial plexus zone, right? And middle one is a mixed zone. Central plus pial both are overlapping in the middle or mixed zone. Central branches zone, pial plexus zone and mixed zone. If there is obstruction or ischemia, any thrombosis or infarction in the central branches, then this area is first to be affected. If there is this main channel or pial plexus obstruction, then this outer zone is affected most. That is affecting white matter first, and this is affecting gray matter first. Okay, so that's about blood supply pattern of spinal cord. So you can see anterior spinal artery is running in the anterior median sulcus, and pia mater having arterial plexus called arteria vasocorona. Main source of blood to the spinal artery is from vertebral. That means one anterior and two posterior spinal artery, they are derivative of vertebral artery. So you have learned vertebral artery in the head and neck. If you revise, if you recollect, let's try. It is a pair of bilaterally running vertical channels. This is right side hemisection of head and neck. This is arch of aorta, and you can see origin of vertebral arteries here. This is vertebral artery running in the foramen transverse cerium of cervical vertebra. C6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you remember, there are four parts of vertebral artery: from origin to C6, from C6 to C2, C2 to C1 turn, and C1 turn to intracranial course. So first part begins C6 cervical vertebra and foramen transverse cerium. From the origin to C6, then C6 to C1. C1, you know, the name is atlas vertebra. C2 is axis vertebra. So in the atlas there is a laterally running course, because foramen transverse cerium becomes more lateral in the atlas vertebra. So from C1 to suboccipital triangle. From C1 the artery will run in the suboccipital triangle. Then both sided third part will join and become basilar artery. So fourth part is intracranial. After foramen magnum, it will run in intracranial, and then it becomes content of subarachnoid space, right below arachnoid, in the arachnoid space, right? So during this it will pass through the rootlets of the hypoglossal nerve. So if you remember, rootlets of hypoglossal nerve, that is anterolateral sulcus of medulla. So then it unites with opposite side and becomes basilar artery. So that is one single artery running in the median plane. If you remember, median sulcus in the pons, basilar sulcus in the pons. So basilar sulcus is lodging this basilar artery. Now we are concerned with intracranial branches of this vertebral artery. So you have to remember the course. After it becomes basilar artery, that is fourth part of vertebral plus basilar, इसकी जितने भी ब्रांचेस है वो हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. One more diagram you can रिफर, जैसे ही हम यहाँ से एंटर हुए, दिस इज इंट्राक्रैनियल कोर्स, ठीक है। ये तो अपनी कैरोटिड आर्टरी है, ऐसे ही यहाँ पे जाती है, ठीक है। और ये अपनी वर्टेब्रल आर्टरी है जो यहाँ से C1 से सब ऑक्सीपिटल ट्राइंगल में जाके घूम के यहाँ पे आती है। सो दिस इज लेफ्ट साइड व्यू, ओके। सो दिस इज लेफ्ट वर्टेब्रल आर्टरी, यहाँ से राइट आएगी, इट विल जॉइन विद दिस एंड इट विल बिकम बेसिलर आर्टरी। सो some of the branches, they are from this third and fourth part of vertebral. You can see this PICA, posterior inferior cerebellar artery. This is anterior inferior cerebellar artery, AICA and PICA. So this PICA is a branch of vertebral, then this AICA is a branch of basilar. जैसे ये both vertebral unite to form basilar, so from that this is the lowest branch of basilar artery and this is last branch of vertebral artery. So somewhere here you have your rootlets of hypoglossal nerve, you can see this is spinal accessory and उसके बाजू में यहाँ पे hypoglossal nerve rootlets. और क्या दिख रहा है? As it becomes basilar, then you will have superior cerebellar. If you remember blood supply of cerebellum, it is superior cerebellar, anterior inferior cerebellar and posterior inferior cerebellar, right? So this is superior cerebellar, it is a branch of basilar. Then here you have posterior cerebral, ये cerebral तीन के पैर में होगी, anterior, middle and posterior cerebral, right? So this will supply lower part of cerebrum and upper part of cerebellum. Here you have this internal carotid from foramen lacerum, this is carotid siphon, and from here the branches of carotid artery runs, okay. This is ophthalmic artery and these are branches, striate branches and central branches, okay. And here you have divisions of this posterior cerebral, parieto-occipital, it is running between these two lobes, parietal lobe and occipital lobe, and here you have calcarine sulcus, so these are calcarine branches. ये अपने वेंट्रिकल में भी आया था, elevation produced by calcarine sulcus known as calcar avis in the posterior horn. So with this much memory you can go through the branches. Posterior spinal artery, PICA, and anterior spinal artery. One more diagram. This is inferior view of the brain stem, this is your brain stem, this is cerebellum, और हम किस तरफ से देख रहे हैं? We are viewing from the basal aspect or inferior aspect, right? So this is your flocculonodular lobe, this is posterolateral fissure, and we are viewing from the lower side or inferior side, from the clivus, okay. This area is related to clivus in the posterior cranial fossa. So this is your anterior spinal artery, it is coming from these two, right and left vertebral, then right and left vertebral unites to form this basilar artery. This basilar gives three branches, superior cerebral, anterior inferior cerebellar, posterior inferior cerebellar, right? AICA and PICA. So anterior branch will supply median septum or median part of medulla, okay. Median septum in spinal cord and if you trace spinal cord upwards, it becomes medulla. So median part of medulla is supplied by anterior spinal artery. फिर वो नीचे चली जाएगी throughout the length of spinal cord. Then the medullary branches will go centrally and it will supply inside gray matter, right? Then meningeal branches will be given in the posterior cranial fossa, very few branches, and main branch is your basilar artery. Basilar artery is running in the median groove of the pons or basilar sulcus, another name of this median groove. And this gap produced in the median groove is known as cisterna pontis. Cistern means cavity. When it is not called ventricle, it is called cistern. We have only 4 ventricles, well defined cavities. So when there are ill-defined irregular cavities, they are known as cisterns. So cisterna chyli, cisterna magna, cisterna pontis, these are the similar names. The cisterna pontis is gap produced by median sulcus in the pons. So it is lodging our basilar artery and it divides into 2 posterior cerebral, means right and left posterior cerebral. So if we talk about cerebral, there are 2 diagrams. Okay, one is inferior view of the brain and one is this medial surface. So before that we will see AICA. AICA is supplying flocculonodular lobe, right? पहले हमने यहाँ पे देखा, this is AICA and it is supplying this flocculonodular lobe of cerebellum. Similar PICA will also supply that lobe, okay, क्योंकि वो दोनों साथ में चलती है. बाकी आपको जो भी नाम आते हैं, लिंगुला, सेंट्रल लोब्यूल, whatever, ठीक है, तो you can write those names also. Labyrinthine artery is end artery. अपने लिस्ट में एक और नाम जुड़ा, labyrinthine, that is internal acoustic meatus. चलो याद करो, which are the contents going inside internal acoustic meatus? It is 4 different quadrants: anterior superior, anterior inferior, posterior superior, posterior inferior, right? So branches of 7th nerve and 8th nerve, facial and vestibulocochlear, upper vestibular, lower vestibular, cochlear and facial. These are the 4 main nerves running in internal acoustic meatus. So together with these 4 nerves you will have this labyrinthine artery. So it will supply our internal ear and its various parts. So if there is ischemia or obstruction of the labyrinthine artery, there is immediate deafness, immediate loss of balance, okay, and it is irreversible when it is completely damaged. Similarly, you have central artery of retina, it is end artery. See, if there is damage, there is sudden irreversible blindness in your coronary artery in the heart, end artery. If there is obstruction of coronary, within 10-15 minutes person will die. Pontine branches, there are multiple small branches in the pons. These branches, multiple small branches running, these are known as central pontine branches. सुपीरियर सेरिबेलर, ये हमने अभी देखा, ऊपर से जाती हुई, ओके. एंड 2 टर्मिनल ब्रांचेस, पोस्टीरियर सेरिब्रल, राइट एंड लेफ्ट. तो पोस्टीरियर सेरिब्रल, दिस इज inferior surface of your left cerebral hemisphere. So from basilar artery you can see this is posterior cerebral, and these are the central pontine branches, and these are other terminal branches: temporal lobe, occipital lobe, and choroidal. This is a key word. Choroidal branches are given mostly by all the arteries. They will go to the choroid plexus, they will supply capillaries, and that choroid plexus will contribute to CSF formation. तो these are the branches of posterior cerebral. सभी लोब के नाम लिखने हैं यहाँ पे: पोन्टाइन ब्रांचेस, टेम्पोरल ब्रांचेस, ऑक्सीपिटल ब्रांचेस और बचा कुचा कोरोइड प्लेक्सस। ऐसी ब्रांचेस आप इस व्यू में भी निकाल सकते हो। दिस मीडियल सरफेस ऑफ सेरिब्रम, यहाँ से आर्टरी आई, सेंट्रल आर्टरी गई पोन्टाइन ब्रांचेस लेके, एंड दीज आर ऑक्सीपिटल, टेम्पोरल एंड कैल्केराइन ब्रांचेस. These are given by posterior cerebral. ओके अभी इनका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन और इनका सेरिब्रल कोर्टिकल एरिया इम्पोर्टेंट रहेगा। जैसे अभी मैं बताऊं, इफ देर इज ऑक्सीपिटल ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन, दिस ब्रांच ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन, area 17, 18, 19 in visual cortex cannot function, so there is loss of this visual function, right? सिमिलर लॉस यहाँ पे होगा कैल्केराइन सल्कस में। ऐसे ही यहाँ पे डेफनेस होगी क्योंकि टेम्पोरल लॉब हैज़ अ हियरिंग फंक्शन, सेंसरी, प्राइमरी सेंसरी एरिया एंड सेकेंडरी सेंसरी एरिया, सेंसरी एसोसिएशन एरिया, राइट? सो दीज आर द सफरर्स इन टेम्पोरल लॉब इस्चेमिया। सो जितनी भी आर्टरी जो भी कॉर्टेक्स में जाती है तो उस कॉर्टेक्स के एरिया का नाम, उसका नंबर और उसका फंक्शन ये अपने को पता होना चाहिए, वरना उसकी अप्लाइड आप नहीं बना सकते। अब अप्लाइड की ही बात निकली है तो लेट्स ट्राई कि इफ दिस आर्टरीज आर ऑब्स्ट्रक्टेड तो क्या क्या हो सकता है। पहले ब्रांचेस ख़त्म कर लें। ब्रांचेस ऑफ पोस्टीरियर सेरिब्रल हमने देखा, सी, इसमें 3 सी आते हैं: सेंट्रल, choroidal and cortical. Choroidal will go to choroid plexus, central will go to the pons, ठीक है, and cortical will go to the cerebral cortical area. और ये जो है पोन्टाइन और सेंट्रल, तो पोन्स जहाँ पे ये आर्टरी जाती है वो एरिया हमने देखा था इंटरपेडंकुलर फोसा बिटवीन 2 सेरिब्रल पेडंकल। अब सेरिब्रल पेडंकल कहाँ पे था? दैट इज फ्रंट ऑफ मिड ब्रेन। दिस इज सेक्शन ऑफ मिड ब्रेन। ये भी एक कीवर्ड होता है। एग्जाम में अपने को कुछ याद नहीं आता तो अपन क्या करते हैं, सिर्फ आउटलाइन ड्रॉ करते हैं। ऐसे ऐसे बना दिया, ये 2 कोलिक्यूलाई जैसा लग रहा है, ये कुछ 2 सेरिब्रल पेडंकल जैसा लग रहा है, यहाँ पे कुछ जगह बच रही है, तो ऐसा कुछ बना दिया। तो दिस इज योर मिड ब्रेन। सो दिस इज इंटरपेडंकुलर फोसा, दीज आर द 2 सेरिब्रल पेडंकल्स एंड दीज आर कॉर्पोरा क्वाड्रिजेमिना, सुपीरियर एंड इंफीरियर कोलिक्यूलाई। तो ऐसा कुछ बना दिया, ब्रेन, ये मिड ब्रेन बना दिया, चल गया। बीच में कुछ आता है तो लिखो, वरना ड्रॉ करके निकल जाओ। सो दिस इज थ्रोम्बोसिस ऑफ सुपीरियर सेरिबेलर आर्टरी। अब सुपीरियर सेरिबेलर वापस देखते हैं किसकी बात चल रही है, क्योंकि हमें डिसफंक्शन करना है। इसकी बात चल रही है सुपीरियर सेरिबेलर, तो ये जाती है ये एरिया को। सो अपर सरफेस ऑफ सेरिबेलम इज लॉस्ट। तो इसमें जितने भी कॉर्टिकल फाइबर्स, स्पाइनल कॉर्ड के जो भी ट्रैक आते हैं वो काम नहीं करेंगे। हम सभी डायग्राम को कंपेयर करेंगे। दिस इज सुपीरियर सेरिबेलर, तो सुपीरियर सरफेस ऑफ सेरिबेलम गया, तो उसके जस्ट बाजू में, उसकी जस्ट सुपीरियर साइड अपना मिड ब्रेन था।
तो आगे वाला मिड ब्रेन का एरिया मतलब इतना ही। दिस इज योर सुपीरियर सेरेबेलर पेडंकल। पोन्स में नीचे जो पेडंकल जाते थे वो यहाँ पे कंटिन्यू हुए, और यहाँ पे अपने कौन से न्यूक्लियाई थे, चलिए पहले आउटलाइन हो जाए। दिस इज पोन्स, ऐसा ड्रॉ कर दिया, ऐसा ड्रॉ कर दिया तो ये पोन्स बन गया। तो इसमें अपनी एंटीरियर इंफीरियर सेरिबेलर आर्टरी आती है, ठीक है। इट इज सप्लाइंग लोअर पोन्स। एक और डायग्राम, अपर पोन्स, सॉरी लोअर पोन्स ये है क्योंकि ये पोस्टीरियर इंफीरियर सेरिबेलर है, तो दिस इज लोअर पोन्स। और ये था अपना अपर पोन्स, दैट इज एंटीरियर इंफीरियर सेरिबेलर आर्टरी। तो ये सेक्शन और ये सेक्शन, ये दो हमको देखने पड़ेंगे क्योंकि ये सेक्शन में जो भी न्यूक्लिया और ट्रैक्ट अपने को मिलते हैं वो हमें बिगाड़ने हैं। लेट्स डू रेफरेंसिंग। ओके, दिस इज लोअर पोन्स। अरे यार एडोब रीडर करप्ट થઈ ગયું લાગે, બંધ થઈ જાય। ओके